Anger. A primal force, a surge of energy, a raging inferno within. We've all felt its heat, its power to consume us, leaving behind ashes of regret. It's a universal language, understood across cultures and continents. From the quiet simmer of frustration to the explosive outburst of rage, anger is a part of the human experience. But how we choose to manage this potent emotion defines us. Imagine this: you're stuck in traffic. The minutes tick by and your patience wears thin. Your blood pressure rises with every honk of the horn. But it's in these moments that we face a choice. Do we succumb to the heat of the moment, or do we find a way to quench the fire? The key lies in understanding that anger itself is not the enemy. The real challenge lies in learning to manage our anger constructively. It's about recognizing the triggers, understanding the root causes, and developing healthy coping mechanisms. Relationships are the heart of human existence, the threads that weave the tapestry of our lives. Yet these precious bonds are often the most vulnerable to the destructive force of unmanaged anger. When anger erupts, it can leave behind a trail of destruction, fracturing trust, fueling resentment, and leaving deep emotional scars. Think of a close friendship strained by a heated argument, or a romantic relationship teetering on the brink after a bitter fight. Unresolved anger acts like a poison, slowly seeping into the foundation of our connections. It creates distance, fosters bitterness, and erodes the very fabric of intimacy. Resentment, anger's insidious companion, takes root, whispering doubts and fueling grudges. The impact of anger extends beyond the immediate fallout of a heated exchange. It can manifest in unhealthy communication patterns, passive-aggressive behaviors, and a cycle of conflict that becomes increasingly difficult to break. Over time, this can lead to a breakdown of communication, a loss of intimacy, and ultimately the erosion of the relationship itself. However, just as anger can damage relationships, learning to manage it effectively can be the key to building stronger, healthier bonds. By developing emotional intelligence, we can transform conflict from a destructive force into an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding. When we learn to communicate our anger constructively, address the root causes, and practice forgiveness, we create space for empathy, compassion, and lasting connection. Mastering our emotions, particularly the fiery intensity of anger, is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to explore the depths of our emotional landscape. While there's no one-size-fits-all solution, certain techniques can help us navigate the heat of the moment and respond to anger in healthier ways. One powerful tool is self-awareness. By learning to recognize our anger triggers, those situations or behaviors that tend to ignite our fuse, we can start to anticipate and manage our reactions more effectively. This might involve identifying patterns in our emotional responses, understanding the underlying reasons for our anger, or simply becoming more attuned to the physical sensations that arise when we start to feel angry. Once we're aware of our triggers, we can start to develop coping mechanisms to help us navigate those challenging moments. Deep breathing exercises, mindfulness practices, or simply taking a few moments to step away from a heated situation can help to calm the nervous system and create space for a more measured response. Physical activity can also be an effective outlet for releasing pent-up anger and tension. Effective communication is another crucial aspect of managing anger in relationships. When we're able to clearly and respectfully articulate our needs and feelings, we're less likely to resort to angry outbursts or passive-aggressive behaviors. This involves learning to express our anger assertively, without resorting to blame or criticism, and being open to hearing and understanding the other person's perspective.